Hello, and welcome to Memento Mei. It's a point-and-click horror visual novel by Miracle Koyka, where you're helping a ghost remember who it was. So let's dive right in. New game time. Whoa, something disturbed your sleep. You open your eyes. A silhouette is floating above the bed, illuminating the room with its seeming light. Fluid and featureless in its form, it was much more like a mental image than a real object in front of your eyes. You can feel the cold it radiates. Your feathers stand on end. Feathers? How bright. Who are you? And where's Maria? You don't even have a mouth to answer me. I need to find Maria first. Is this me? Oh, okay. Let's check the drawer. Okay, a safe with numbers. I remember what's inside, but not the code that opens it. It seems like the ghost doesn't even recognize this lockbox. Okay, so there's status. Can we check the cupboard? Is there anything to check besides the drawer? Open closet. The closet won't open. Weird. Maybe I can use something to break inside. What will you do? I guess leave. Oh, okay. Wait. Nothing to break in here. Okay, downstairs. Oh, that's creepy. Inspect the candy frame. Near the stairs there is a frame covering a hole in the wall. Paper, with an old candy pinned to it. Will you take the frame with the candy? I think so. Let's see what the hole is. The frame on the wall attracts the attention of the silhouette following you. Interesting. Inspecting its contents, the spirit seems to take a clearer form. Is it really? No. This needs to be tested. You need to find something else. Never seen those candies in stores or anywhere else. Kind of weird. This one was almost thrown out by Maria's parents when it still resided on a shelf. But after her rampage that came after, they never touched the things without asking first. Even old, no longer edible candies. Mary, however, still decided to put it in a frame away from sin. I even feel a little sorry for her parents. How could they have known that this candy is a gift from a kid? Thankful for a little treated wound. If only I would make her gifts more often. Maybe they would be hanging near this frame too. Interesting, okay. Maria's room. We were already there, right? Oh wait, we'll get it. Can we click on the kitchen? Oh, we can. Inspect the figurine. Look at outside, that's creepy. That's the background, I think. There's an unfinished wooden figurine on the kitchen table. A peacock and a pelican depicted on this small sculpture aren't that well detailed right now, but are already recognizable. The log from which those bird shapes flow out serves them as a pedestal. Okay. Let's inspect the kitchen timer. On a windowsill near a kitchen stove stands a metal timer in the shape of an egg. Interesting. Wait, what's the number on there? I was thinking maybe one of these numbers would have something to do with the lockbox. It's on 0. Possibly 0 is the first number? Okay, let's go to the hall. Let's just follow through. Those sounds are any louder here. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, maybe we don't go to the hall yet. Let's go to the hallway. Okay. So enter the hall or leave Maria's house. Inspect the axe. There is an axe lying on the floor. Its handle is rotting and seems to be stained with something. It's kind of flimsy. Will you take the axe? Yes. Should be useful. So now, let's go back to the room and try to break into the closet with it. The closet won't open. Weird. Maybe I can use something to break inside. What will you do? Break the doors with the axe. Let's go. Oh, that gave me a fright. That was loud. Open the closet. What do we got in here? Was there a shadow then? Seems like something held the door from inside and didn't let it open. Yeah, there was something. There was a shadow. I thought so. Inside, on the top shelf, there is a smooth rock painted with patterns. Will you take the rock? Yeah, sure. You show the sea rock to the ghost. It is truly her. Oh, jeez. Okay. You took it as a memento from our first trip to the sea. Your habit of collecting trinkets of all sorts is amusing. So it's like we're trying to remember this ghost? Because it's like where the features are becoming more human. You also were so set on not living in the sea waters that I had to almost drag you back to the beach. You burned your shoulders terribly. I can imagine how painful it was to sleep later. Interesting. Okay. So we have this rock now. Next option, we gotta choose. Is there a saving option? Game won't save. Okay. Let's go into the hall. It seemed like a bad idea. The blood's getting... I believe it's getting dragged into the hall. Okay. No, this can't be. Whoa. The ghost pulls you away from the doorway in the last second. Almost got noticed. How is this even possible? What was that? First it was the ghost, and now that. Am I hallucinating, or am I still asleep? You obsessively pinch your hands and it gives some comfort in this consuming terror. If only you could wake up. Something needs to be done. Holding back your sobs with demon poking around in a corpse behind the corner wouldn't improve the situation. You get up and decide to get away from this room as quickly as possible. Okay. Wonder what happens if we go back. Let's go back. I can't. Try again. I can't. Okay, it's not gonna let us. One more time. I can't. Alright, well I guess we're leaving the house. The entrance door and the floor before it are covered in fresh blood. What will you do? Escape, I guess. You open the door and get out of the house to the fields as quietly as you can. A wooden plank on the porch treacherously creaks, attracting the attention of this monster inside the house. You call for attention of the village people. Some of them are angered by this early awakening. Some look at you with worry on their faces, trying to understand what happened. Your disturbing retelling of the incident is interrupted by a familiar cough somewhere behind. Cough. She's lying. This lunatic tried to kill me. Interesting. Your whole body goes numb from fear. How is this possible? What should I do? Don't listen to those demons. They didn't listen to your words. You were knocked to the ground and grabbed. Seems like they saw truth in the words of a possessed corpse, not yours. Afraid for his daughter, Maria's father won't listen to excuses of someone who tried to murder his daughter. Mercy is not to be expected. Ending number 1. Murderer's stigma. Interesting. Ending 1. Let's get back. Let's try another ending. Let's go... So if we exit the house before going to the hallway, let's try that first without grabbing anything. The entrance door and the floor before it are covered in fresh blood. Maria. Something happened. The entrance door and the floor. Okay, so it's going to force us to go into the hall. Let's see what we see. Same thing. No, this can't be. The ghost pulls you away from the doorway in the last second. Almost got noticed. How is this even possible? What was that? First it was the ghost and now that. Am I hallucinating or am I still asleep? You obsessively pinch your hands and it gives you some comfort in this consuming terror. If only you could wake up. Something needs to be done. Holding back your sobs with a demon poking around in a corpse behind a corner wouldn't improve the situation. You get up and decide to get away from this room as quickly as possible. Okay. Let's go to the kitchen. Let's, I don't know, inspect the egg again. Oh, we can start the egg timer this time. Was that an option last time? I don't think it was. Okay. Let's start it up. The timer will go off soon. I need to hide. Every move is on the count now. Interesting. Let's go down the stairs. Let's hide in the closet, I think. Let's get the axe. Yes. That's my theory. We hide in the closet. What the heck? See that in the freaking kitchen? That was terrifying. Alright, let's go in. We're hiding. Oh, spooky. Seems like something held the door from inside and didn't let it open. Inside on the top shelf there is a smooth rock painted with patterns. Will you take the rock? Yeah, let's take it. I want to stay in there. I thought we meant to hide. I don't want to go downstairs. Can I just stay in the room? Okay, I'm just going to wait, like, a bit, and see if the timer goes off. Okay, so I don't think the timer's going to go off while we're up here, so we're going to go back downstairs. Let's see what demon awaits us. Enter the kitchen. Maybe we need to enter the kitchen and just see what this thing's all about. I won't be able to get close from here. Need to find another way. Oh, so the creature's in the kitchen now, and now we enter the hall while it's not there. Quick footsteps approaching. You were knocked down to the floor. Oh my god. Cold hands on your throat won't let you take even a single breath. Her face is twisted in a smile by something other than muscles, and her gaze is irrevocably empty. Attempts to break this stranglehold of growing strength are futile, and your own strength for this is fading with your consciousness. Sorry, I'm running out of breath. Oh jeez. Sudden pain caused by displacement of your neck bone, loss of any sensations. This is your last moment. Spirit, who came this night couldn't remember itself and dissolved. The same happened to you. Ending number 2. Forgotten ghosts. Interesting. So I wonder if it's because... Did we do anything different that allowed us to do the egg timer? Or is it just because it's our second run through that then we can do the egg timer thing? Not sure. Alright, let's try again. Actually, I'm curious if... We'll try this first. We'll go to this. Near the stairs is a frame covering a hole in the wallpaper with an old candy pinned to it. Will you take the frame with candy? Yes. Let's try... Inspect the axe. So I think there's 4 endings, so... Go in here. We've seen all this. This can't be. I just remembered there's a hole behind the wall. Can we click the hole? No. So, we'll be able to start the kitchen timer now. Let's get the thing upstairs first and see if it's any different. So we go into the closet, we break in, and we grab the rock. Alright, now, let's start the timer. Yes, let's start this bad boy. So I wonder if... Can we go... Okay, so the timer starts... Whoa! Noise. The entrance door and the floor before it are covered in fresh blood. What will you do? Stay. I must do something. Let's enter the hall. So this is new. Inspect the dumbbell. There's a dumbbell on the floor covered in drawn, geometrical and organical patterns. Will you take the dumbbell? Yes. I tried lifting it only once. Physical training. Wow. Isn't really my type of thing. Where did you even find the strength to do it? And why don't you have the strength for such a basic thing? In a strong body, there is a strong spirit. My path to spirituality lies through God. If you come over here more often, we could have trained together. Too bad it's no longer possible. Interesting. Assuming this is the ghost talking? At least we can still talk to each other. Isn't this a miracle in itself? The heavy burden of an athlete is with me now. Now what? Go to the kitchen? I can get closer to this monster and stay unnoticed through this door. But I can't fight it without a good weapon. Oh, wait, do I not have the axe? Oh, I broke the axe. Oh, do I need... Okay, because I opened up the closet. Don't know. Can we get the axe from upstairs, possibly? Hey, dude. Spooky fella. Quick footsteps approaching. You were knocked down to the floor. Oh, cold hands on your throat won't let you take even a single breath. Her face is twisted into a smile by something other than muscles, and her gaze is irrevocably empty. And her neck breaks? Sudden pain caused by displacement of your neck bone. Loss of any other sensations. This is your last moment. Spirit, who came this night, couldn't remember itself and dissolved. The same happened to you. Ending number 2. So we've seen that one. I'm thinking we need to go into the room with the axe. So we shouldn't go to the closet. We should go downstairs. We should go to here. Get the axe. Take the axe. Definitely get the candy. Through to here. We have a look at the ghost. Why is she like dead in our living room? Very interesting. Now, let's head in. I can't. We can't? Oh, we gotta start the timer. Whoops. Start this bad boy. Yes. Nice. We can go in the hall now. Grab the dumbbell. Now, let's enter the kitchen. I can get closer to the monster and stay unnoticed through this door. What will you do? Attack it with an axe. Lift the axe above your head, preparing for a strike. What am I doing? Oh, I can't read this quick. There is no way back. Do it. I shall burn in hell for this. The axe pierces the spine of this possessed corpse and breaks into fragments. Blood of blue and red hue splatters in all directions. The corpse falls to its knees. What the heck? How could you? Are we like schizophrenic or something? After dealing with the monster, you leave the house and tell about what happened to the village people. You manage to prove that you weren't the one who killed Maria, and warn everyone about the new danger of those unknown creatures, like this one, whose victim was Maria herself. Her father, in charge of protecting the village and maintaining order, makes you the village's exorcist. As the sun rises, the spirit, still not remembering itself, dissolves, and you never recover from what happened that night. Every night you hope to see this illuminating silhouette before your eyes again, but the only thing following you through the night is nightmares about this old incident. Ending number 3. Exorcism. So, now what's ending 4? Let's give it another crack. Bam, 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 bam. We need to get into that lockbox somehow. Let's do this. Enter the kitchen. What will you do? Let's leave. No, I can't. What? Oh, okay, right. I just can't hit him with the axe. I'm too scared. Let's go up. Let's do the closet. Use something to break inside. Hit it with an axe. Let's go on in. Let's get that rock. Can we look at this now? Ah, so she knows the code. 3682. 3682. Thank God. Let's have a look. There isn't a thing in this house more memorable for you than this. Ah. There it is. Object of your obsession, anxieties, and most vivid memories. No matter how much I tried to stop you, your curiosity in pursuit of absolute truth was stronger. The symbol of the entropist, who took control over the village 3 years ago. They were no joke. Ahem. You know, your actions cost lives of our neighbors. It seems like you got carried away with it too much. You are met again with this familiar, filled with guilt and sorrow, look on her eyes. Sorry to remind you of this, but it changed you so much, took over your whole life. You sigh and carefully put the amulet around Maria's neck. Looks like it's working. Her image is the clearest it's been, and her presence in the room grows as well. Tears appear on her eyes, yet she smiles. Ksenia. Ksenia? No, it looks... Watch out! Ah! Oh, what the heck? Oh, she saves us. You curl up on the floor from pain, holding on the wound in your stomach. Tears blur the vision of a terrified ghost calling you. Her voice is getting quieter. This is your last moment. Was there something before this darkness surrounding you? There should have been, isn't it? Or was it always like that? Something's wrong. You're missing something, someone's voice. Who is it? I won't forget you. Ending number 4, reunion. Interesting. Alright, nice. So, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that story a bit. I've had a few theories, but I've sort of like debunked them as I've thought about them. So like my first theory was that the ghost was reanimating their corpse in order to fast forward their like move to the afterlife sort of thing. So they needed to remember who they were so that they could be moved to the afterlife. That was my first theory, but then I'm like, it's just so weird. Like, why is the corpse trying to kill us? So that was a bit strange. The other one was that it's our wife, the ghost, and that we failed to save them in the past. Like, there's this story about, you know, the part of the game where it talks about the ocean and how they were pulled out of the ocean by me or by my character, and our shoulders are burnt. So I'm like, oh, maybe we failed to save them there. And then it's just odd because then the corpse is lying in the living room and it looks like it's been freshly murdered. So I'm pretty much, I think I'm just going back to the theory that it is just a straight up monster has killed Maria, our wife, and we found the body and the monster in the living room, and this monster is then reanimates the corpse and then tries to kill us using the corpse as like its vessel sort of thing. I guess that Maria tried to protect herself with the axe. I'm not sure why the axe is laying on the floor. This is my best guess. Then the ghost is trying to save us from the same fate sort of thing. So Maria is coming back in ghost form to try and save us. And then I'm not sure why our task is to help her remember. So maybe when she's been brought as a ghost, she doesn't know who she is. And as we collect materials, or maybe it's for us. So maybe we don't know who the ghost is, and finding these items is really, maybe it's about us remembering who the ghost is, and, oh, not remembering, but realizing who the ghost is. But there's also the whole part about the Entropist taking control of the village, which is a bit funky. I'm like, what's the deal with that? I still don't understand. So it could be some sort of, like, I guess maybe it's just the world is a weird world where there's like corpses and monsters. So I'm guessing entropy, the Entropists are like chaos magic sort of things. I'm not sure. It could be some other less magical term. Like entropy is a funny word. No, entropist is a funny word. But yeah, that's my theory. Apart from that, I liked the art style. I thought it was really cool. It reminded me like that scene where you see the ghost lying on the living room floor and it zooms in on their face. It sort of reminded me of what Omori did. Like Omori has a few scenes like that, and I really love Omori. I really like that style of art, or that style of horror. Yeah, it was really fun, and thank you Miracle Koyka for a cool ass game. I had a good time. Cheers everyone, and I'll see you next time.